Hi everyone, welcome back to Storytime with Grandma Kate. I'm going to be reading another chapter from Junie B. Jones' First Grader at Last today. Many of you love Storytime, and I think that's just great. I love Storytime too, whether I'm reading to you or I'm listening to stories read by other authors or other people who love to share children's books. So if you haven't done so already, click subscribe below, and then whenever I post future videos, I'll make them set as premiere so you'll get notified of when the next chapters are coming up or the next storybook that I'm reading. So let's go ahead and jump right back into Junie B. We're going to read chapter 2, and that's called More Surprises Plus Herb. Remember, she didn't have a really good first day in kindergarten. Her friend Lucille decided that she wanted to be friends with Camille and Chenille, the twins that are in her class. So let's see what happens in this chapter. Mother and Daddy keep trying to cheer me up about first grade. Mother says sometimes life has disappointments in it. Daddy says sometimes you have to roll with the punches. I say first grade is a flop. Do you know what a flop is? A flop is like a failure. Yeah. Last year, I had two bestest friends. First, I had Lucille, plus also I had that Grace. Me and that Grace rode the school bus together every single day. Only too bad for us, because this year Grace got put in a different room than me. That is not even fair. But hooray, hooray, me and Grace still decided to ride the bus together. Because that is what friendship is for, I think. And so last week, both of us sat next to each other, just like we always did. Only what do you know? On Monday morning, Grace got on the bus with a new girl from her class. And those two plopped down in the seat right in front of me. I quick jumped up and I tapped Grace's head. Grace, I said. Excuse me, Grace. What kind of shenanigans do you call this, madam? Didn't you see me sitting here? Grace waved at me, real friendly. There she is. I think Grace had the neat high-top tennis shoes when they were in kindergarten, right? How does Junie B look to you? She was kind of angry. And this poor girl doesn't know what's coming next. She kind of looks like, ooh, surprise. Let's find out what happens next. This is Grace talking. Hi, yes, Junie B, she said. I'm sorry I can't sit with you today, but I promised Bobby Jean Piper I would sit with her this morning, okay? I stamped my foot. No, Grace, not okay. You can't sit with Bobby Jean Piper, I said. You and I have to sit together every single day, because we sat together every day last year, and this year shall be no different. Just then, Mr. Wu, the bus driver, closed the bus door. He looked in his mirror at me. Sit down, please, Junie B, he said. Bobby Jean Piper pointed and grinned. You got yelled at, she said, kind of mean. I made a scary face at that girl. Rrr, I said. Rrr, Bobby Jean Piper! Behind me, I heard a loud laugh. I quick spun around. And guess what? It was Herb, who sits in front of me in room 1. Herb, I said, real surprised. I didn't even know that you rode this bus. Herb kept on laughing. You said grrr, he laughed. Grrr! Ha, that's a good one. I wrinkled my eyebrows at that boy. Yeah, only here's the problem, Herbert, I said. Grrr is not actually a joking matter. Plus, I wasn't even talking to you. Herb quit laughing. I know you weren't talking to me, he said. No one on this bus ever talks to me. That's because last year I went to a different school, so I don't have any bus friends yet. Just then, the bus stopped at the next corner. Herb came around the seat and sat next to me. Maybe just for today I can sit here, he said. Just until you get your bus friend back, I mean. I tapped on my chin, very thinking. Then all of a sudden, I raised my voice real loud. Why, sure, you can sit here, Herbert, I said. You can sit here forever if you want to, because I used to have a best friend named Grace, but today I am dropping her like a hot tomato. Bobby Jean Piper peeked over the seat at me. You mean potato, she teased. I sprang up again. Bobby Jean Piper wears a diaper, I hollered. Mr. Wu frowned in the mirror. Sit down, Junie B, he grouched. I sat down. Then I did a big breath. And I looked at Herb. Today is not off to a good start, I said, kind of quiet. Herb nodded. I hear you, he said. I slumped way down in my seat. My bestest friends are dropping like flies, I said. Herb nodded again. Join the club, he said. First grade is a flop, I said. Herb nodded. Totally, he said. I looked out the window. Grrr, I said. Grrr, said Herb. I smiled to just myself. I think I might like this Herb. And there's Herb and Junie B. First grade flop. I wonder, do you think they'll be friends as the story goes on? Well, tomorrow I'll be reading you the next chapter, chapter 3, called Stumped. Stumped means like when you're confused about something and you don't know how to figure out a problem. I get stumped sometimes and then I ask Papa to help me or one of my friends to help me. So we'll find out who helps Junie B tomorrow. Until I see you next time, have a great day. Bye-bye.